The first question for Matt and Cody, you both decided to come back. Talk about what went into the decision to come back for a fifth year.
I'll go ahead. This is my fifth year here at Hammonds, but I just, ever since I came here, I just fell in love with the program, fell in love with the people, the coaches, the players. But definitely, the biggest driving force of me coming back is definitely the guys, and just being able to do this one more time. I'll be able to work for the rest of my life. And I just wanted to come back and give every year of eligibility that I got, so I can be with everybody and just have a good time and play football.
Yeah, going off of what Matt said, I feel the exact same way. I mean, you only get one shot in your life to play football, and so I had that extra year left, and the way kind of last season ended left a bad taste in my mouth for sure. And so I was wanting to play one more, and definitely would keep building on the relationships I have with those guys in that locker room, because it's truly a special place here. So
last time we talked, it was med school coming up. That's still the plan after this?
I switched a little bit. I'm going to go PT school, I think, this route. So yes, sir.
Jordan, talk about, you had such a great season last year. Talk about what you bring to the defense.
Just trying my best to play my role, keep everybody unified. I mean, last year was great, but I mean, it takes everybody. It takes the entire defense, and then the guys that I've come up with throughout the D-line, guys like Nathaniel Finch, guys like Colton Grimes, and et cetera, and then the young guys we're bringing in. And just without them, I mean, we all kind of complement each other's game going forward, and it's something I can't do it myself, and it's going.
Talk about the mix and match, because when I'm broadcasting, I never know what combination is going to be in. You guys go in and out so much. How do you keep track of all that?
It's just being able. All of us, we have our guys that are pass oriented, our guys that are run oriented, and we like I was saying earlier, is we all complement each other's play style, and just being able to have that amount of talent throughout the group. We're able to do things like that. We're not just one dimensional. We're very versatile across the board. So.
Question for each one of the three of you. I've usually asked you this during the halftime things, but if you had to pick out one play in your career or one play from last season, what would it be? Jordan, you first.
Definitely the opener. I've had glimpses of going in, but definitely I would say that the interception that was huge. But just I go on watching these guys my entire time, so being able to do that was pretty cool. But
I don't know. That's on the spot. I guess there's a ton of them, but my favorite one to go back and watch is when I came on a blitz and got a pressure, and Harral got a pick at Southwestern, returned for a touchdown. And so, because we played together for so long, and being able, both of us, to contribute, then him getting the box on that play was really cool. So. Cody?
I mean, for me, probably the obvious one, but the fake it hard pain, that was pretty cool. That was definitely not what I was expecting at all. We kind of had a game plan going in that week, though, and we're expecting to maybe do a fake, and then we when they called it, they hard pain gave us a different look than what we thought, and we kept the play on, so it was crazy. It didn't go as expected, but it worked out, and then we got the first down, kept the drive going, we got a touchdown, so it was awesome.
Longest run of your collegiate career.
Yes, sir.
Cody, I guess the all-time, I don't know, record for punting. I mean, that's still, you got a chance to get to that as a record, but I think Hammonds as a team, special teams wise, and you being the special teams captain, talk about the emphasis that we put on that and how many big plays we get out of special teams.
Yeah, for sure. I think you look at good programs, and your good programs like Hammonds, they have good special teams units, and I think it goes first off with the coaching. I mean, we have two of the best special teams coordinators in the country, in my opinion. And like I said, we're fortunate to have two of them with Martin and Elkins. And then also it's just the belief in and the buy-in in those guys in that locker room, that they realize they can make an impact on special teams. It may be hard sometimes to be a starter on offense or defense, and play a lot, and they realize that the role, they can make a big role and a big impact on the game in special teams. And so it's just a pride thing, I think. We realize it's not just offense and defense that wins the game. It's offense, defense, and special teams. It's 1/3 of the game, and we all view it that way. And so it's definitely just a culture thing, in my opinion. But
Matt, you've played with so many. You've been in the middle for so long, but you've played with so many different players. Terrell's been beside you the whole time.
Yeah.
you're gonna have somebody new there, but all those guys that are gonna be around you have been there. Talk about some of those young guys that we don't know their names yet.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a mix of everybody. Obviously, Cade Mickna's back this year, playing strong. We'll have a few other guys. Not sure who the two strong is gonna be yet. Stellan Wright was working in the spring. We'll have Jacoby Haverly playing Will, Bryson Colton, Kason Hanna behind me playing Will as well. And all those guys haven't got to see a ton of time on the field yet, but obviously they all know what's going on. They all know the terminology. They know what we're about. They know the culture, and they're definitely ready to go.
Jordan, would you say the play at Platteville, you think that changed your career?
Yes, and it was just one of those things. I mean, the coaches gave us the plan to go into that game, and I just happened to be at the right place at the right time. And I mean, there's many different ways that, I mean, stuff could have. Sorry, I'm lost for words right now. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I just think, I mean, you were kind of in the rotation, just, not getting as many snaps, but from there to the end of the season, I mean, just dramatic, the amount of plays that you made, and just kind of took over from there.
Yes, sir. I'm grateful for that, but I know it could have been anybody at any time. It's unfortunate that injuries do happen throughout the sport. I mean, even going into this year, I mean, heaven forbid, I mean, injuries happen, somebody could go down. It's just being able to have that, we are instilled to keep that next man up mentality, and at any point, it's when your name's called, we got to be ready. And so I was just fortunate enough to be ready when my name was called.
With y'all's experience on the defensive side of the ball, do y'all feel like, I don't think you ever feel like you have to carry the team, but do you think they're going to have to lean on you early in the year? Especially with new offensive linemen, new wide receivers. I mean,
No,
I think they only got 3 starters back on the other side of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that question, but at the same time, we just try to be, one, we try to be complimentary, but two, we just try to take care of ourselves, right? And so us getting turnovers, us creating momentum, stuff like, I know Coach B says momentum isn't real, but but stuff like that, we want to compliment the offense, and we want to just do our job, right? So we can't go throw for a first down or something every single play, but we can get a stop and we get the ball back for them. So we don't ever worry about them. We just try to take care of our job and do the best we can. If they don't score, they can't win. So,
what do you think is the key for your defense for this year?
Key for our defense,
Mm-hmm.
probably I would say staying disciplined and eliminating big plays. And if we just do our job and we do what we're supposed to do every play, we're going to be fine. Sticking together.
Good deal. I think we're good.
Mm-hmm.